Guys, I'm back here again for a new video, and in this video I'm going to be showing off almost everything that I got for Christmas. And the reason why I'm saying almost is because I've gotten some pretty cool stuff that I've added to my Halloween collection, and I'm going to be doing a separate video showing off everything that I got related to Halloween. So I will be doing another update after this where I just show off everything that I got for Christmas related to Halloween. But this is all non-Halloween stuff. I've got some pretty cool stuff. I've got some DVDs, a couple Blu-Rays, some CDs, as well as one of my most wanted horror big box VHSs, a really awesome figure, and a few shirts as well. So I've got some really cool stuff to show off. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, now the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the CDs. And the first CD I'm going to show off is actually the debut EP of a really great band that I started listening to. I first heard about them back in 2018. A YouTuber that I watched named Jared Dines, he posted a video called 10 Metal Bands You've Never Heard Of, and this was one of the bands that was included in that video, and I really liked the way that they sounded, and so I checked out their music, and I really enjoy them. And that band is Us in Motion, and this is their debut EP, Nothing Above. Now, like I said, I just really like the way that they sound. They're more of an alternative rock band than they are metal. They do have metal elements, and hardcore as well. But I think that they are a very unique band. And the song that Jared Dines included in his video was the song Romantics. That's their biggest song so far. But all the songs on this EP are great. In the Morning is one of my favorites. The Witch is really good, as well as Luminary and As Above, So Below. And yeah, guys, this is just a really great EP. And like I said, I'm really enjoying this band, and I'm really looking forward to see where they go, because they really just started out. I think they started out in 2018, and they put this out in 2019. So they are, a still relatively new band. They just released a new single called Death Poems, which is really good as well. So if you're a fan of alternative hard rock, sort of hardcore metal music, I definitely recommend checking out Us in Motion. I really enjoyed this EP, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this band does. And yeah, I really think that they're going to be really great. I mean, they already are. This EP is great, and once they put out their first album, I'm sure that'll be great as well. Now, the next CD I got is actually a soundtrack, and this is a movie that I've talked about multiple times on my channel. It's one of my favorite movies to watch around Halloween, and that is When Good Ghouls Go Bad, and this is the soundtrack CD, still sealed. When I saw this on eBay, I had to get this because I really love the music in this movie, and I wanted to own it on CD. One of my favorite tracks is Walker Falls in Walker Falls, which is kind of like, I guess, the theme of the movie. But I really enjoy the soundtrack, and I've talked about this movie multiple times. I watch it every year around Halloween. It's one of my favorite Halloween-themed family movies, and it's one that I just don't hear a lot of people talk about. It's got Christopher Lloyd in it, and it is just a great movie. I really do enjoy it. It's a great family movie. The DVD is out of print, but you can find, you can find it on eBay and stuff, and also on VHS, or you can watch it on YouTube as well. But I wanted to get this because I want to get everything I can related to this movie because I really enjoy it. I do want to get the book that this movie is based on, which was written by R.L. Stine, who, as everybody knows, of course, wrote the Goosebumps books. But I'm really happy to have this on CD. I don't think I'm going to open this, though. I think I'm going to keep it sealed because you can actually listen to the soundtrack online. So, I really don't need to listen to the CD, but I wanted to own it regardless. So yeah, When Good Ghouls Go Bad, the soundtrack. And then the last CD is a live CD DVD. I think it's DVD. yeah, it's a CD DVD. It's not a Blu-ray of one of my favorite classic rock bands, and that is the band Heart, and that is live in Atlantic City. And I'm a big fan of this band, and this also has a lot of great guest appearances like Dave Navarro, Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses, Carrie Underwood, and members of Alice in Chains just performing their song Wood with the band. Yeah, there's just all the songs right there. I'm a big fan of Heart. I was wrong. This is a CD and Blu-ray actually. So this has the Blu-ray of the concert. But yeah, guys, like I said, Heart is one of my all-time favorite classic rock and roll bands. And when I saw this, I wanted to get it because it has a lot of great, all their best songs, plus a lot of great guest appearances as well. So very, very happy to have this. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and show off the only one non-media item. This is not a Blu-ray DVD. This is actually a board game. It's actually Monopoly that I got from my aunt, and I know a lot of Wizard of Oz fans are going to be happy with this, but that is Wizard of Oz Monopoly. This is the one of the only items that I got for Christmas that I'm showing off in this video. That's not a movie, but it is movie related. As you can see, it's the Wizard of Oz, the Monopoly. I really like this artwork. I love how the Cowardly Lion is just flying up here in the sky, though, which I think is pretty funny. But yeah, guys, as you guys know, if you guys have been following me, I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan, and I used to have a Wizard of Oz collecting channel, but I stopped doing that because I really kind of stopped collecting for it because I really don't have the space to keep collecting Wizard of Oz stuff. And so, I just kind of stopped that channel. But I'm really happy I got this. Like I said, I got this from my aunt. And, she said she got it. I forget where she said she got it, but she looked inside and she thinks it still has everything. Actually, a lot of stuff's kind of falling out. Stuff's falling on the floor. I'll have to figure out what's up because for some reason I can't get the top of the box to stay on it. So I'm gonna have to see how I can get the box to close. But yeah, that's just really, really cool. I still love the Wizard of Oz. I just really don't have enough space to keep collecting for it. Alright, guys, so now I'm gonna move on to the one DVD that I have, and this one is pretty cool because back when I was younger, I used to have a huge fascination with tornadoes and volcanoes. And this was one movie that I used to watch a lot. And the movie is based on a true volcanic eruption. And I've had the movie on VHS for years. And I've been wanting to get it on DVD, but the DVD is out of print. And, and it's pretty expensive. But when I saw this online, I knew I had to get this because this is a really, really awesome release of this movie. And the movie is St. Helens, and this is a 2-disc tin, just really awesome tin of the movie, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, this is the movie St. Helens, which was released, I think it was released in 1980 or 81. It was released shortly after the actual eruption of Mount St. Helens, and it stars Art Carney. And yeah, it's just basically a movie about the eruption. And Art Carney plays Harry Truman, who was a man who didn't believe that the volcano was going to erupt, and so he just stayed up on the mountain, and he ended up dying in the eruption. But this is a really cool tin. First off, I love the front of it is actually embossed. Like, all this is embossed, and the title is embossed as well. There's the top right there, the 30th anniversary of the eruption of Mount St. Helens. And this also comes with a documentary, 30 Years of Change, which I have not seen. But yeah, this is a really nice tin. Like I said, it's nice and embossed. And it's really cool that this movie got a cool DVD tin. Yeah, there's some pictures from the movie. And this is the 30th anniversary edition of the DVD, and it does have some special features, which is cool because I've never seen any special features from this movie. It's got an interview with the associate producer and location scout. on the making of the movie, as well as photos and video of the actual eruption, and a slideshow of the cast and crew. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they included some special features for the movie. And the second disc is the 30 Years of Change documentary. Something else that's kind of funny is that down here it says the movie is rated PG-13. On the back of my VHS that I have, it doesn't have a rating, so I never knew that this movie even had a rating until I got this. Something else that's kind of funny is that the tin opens like this, like it opens from the bottom, and usually they open from the top, but in this one you can, if I can get it open. There you go. And then the two DVDs are right here. Here's the DVD of the actual movie. And what's kind of funny is that the movie kind of makes it look more action-packed than it is. Like, it makes it look like there are scenes of, people running and, big, they're running away from big, like, fireballs and stuff. The movie is really not like that. Like, this cover makes this movie look more like Dante's Peak or Volcano. And it's really not like this movie. It's definitely more about the people that live in the town leading up to the eruption. And the movie the volcano only erupts a few times in the movie. But there's Art Carney right there. And there's the back of the DVD. And then here is the Mount St. Helens, the 30 Years of Change documentary. So yeah, guys, I was really surprised when I saw this. I thought it was very cool because, like I said, it's a movie that I really don't hear anyone talk about. And it's not... it's just not a movie I just don't hear people talk about, but it is a movie I grew up watching, and I love the movie because of it. And so when I saw this, I knew I had to get this, and I just think it's really cool that this movie got a really, really cool sort of limited edition or collector's edition DVD 10 set. So really looking forward to watching this movie on DVD, and I'm also looking forward to checking out the documentary. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the two Blu-rays that I got here. And the first Blu-ray is of a movie that I've heard the Horror Man talk about a lot. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, and he talks about this movie all the time. I've been meaning to get more Halloween-themed horror movies because I actually don't have a lot. I have, of course, all the Halloween movies, and then I have Trick or Treat, and a few other ones, but there are actually a lot of Halloween-themed horror movies that I haven't seen or don't own, and I want to get a lot more because Halloween is my favorite holiday, and there's just a lot of Halloween-themed horror movies that I don't own. Well, this was one movie that the Horror Man talked about a lot, and I wanted to get it. He says that this is just a great Halloween horror movie, and that is The Witching Season. I absolutely love this cover right here. Like, first you got this really creepy witch up there with the glowing eyes, and then you got this house right here, and you got some trick-or-treaters down here and some pumpkins, and this cover really, really just gives off a great Halloween feel. But this is actually an anthology movie, and it has 5 stories in it. And yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I forget the director of this movie, but he's also done other things as well. But yeah, I'm really glad to have this, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out because, like I said, the Horror Man has said that this is a really, really great Halloween-themed horror movie. It's got a great Halloween atmosphere, so I'm really, really looking forward to checking this one out. And the next Blu-ray is a Disney Blu-ray, and that is The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. And the main reason why I got this was because it has The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which was a movie that I've only seen once. I saw it during elementary school. I saw it in elementary school, and I remember really enjoying it. Of course, it is the animated short that is inspired by the classic story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, but I never owned it on Blu-ray or DVD, so I've been wanting to pick this up. I know nothing about Mr. Toad, but I am really glad to finally own The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the classic, cartoon short on Blu-ray. Alright, guys, and now I'm going to show off the horror Big Box VHS that I have, and I'm very happy with this one because this has been one of my most wanted horror VHS tapes, and it's from one of my most wanted VHS companies. I've never owned any VHSs from this company, and I'm very happy to finally own this one, and that is Herschel Gordon Lewis's Gruesome Twosome from Midnight Video. Just look at that cover. This is the best looking cover I've ever seen of this this tape. Every other copy that I've seen online, they've always been faded. The blood has always been, really faded out, and it's always been, pretty damaged. And the front of this is great. The blood is really, the red is really, really bright, as you guys can see. And yeah, I could not be happier with this. Looks great. It is faded on the spine right here, and it is kind of and it does have some wear on the top and the bottom. This side still has its color though, and in the back is in pretty great shape as well. So yeah, guys, I'm really, really happy with this because, like I said, this has been a tape I've been wanting. Of course, all the Midnight Video tapes are rare, but this is probably my most wanted one, right next to the Wizard of Gore and Torture Dungeon. Those are the two main Wizard videos that I want. And then after that, I'll try to get the other ones. But Wizard Video has been a company I've been wanting to start collecting their tapes, and I'm very happy with this one because this is, like I said, my most wanted one. And of course, like I said, that the front just looks great. Like I said, it's it's not faded and it's in great shape. And I'm just very, very happy to finally own this one. Alright guys, now the next thing I'm going to show off is a horror figure. And this is another NECA Ultimate figure that I've been wanting to add to my collection. And that is the Friday 13th Part 2 Jason. I absolutely love the way that box looks. I really love the look of Jason in Part 2. I love the sack, the potato sack on his head. I just think it looks really, really creepy. Of course, I love, the hockey mask and the way he looks in the other movies, but there's just something about the potato sack that is just really, really creepy. And I've been really wanting to get a figure with the sack on, and I'm really, really happy to have this one. Let me guys go ahead and open it up and show you guys. So right here we have, of course, Jason right there with the sack, and then you got two heads right there. You got his mom's head and then his head. Then you got fire and a fire pit, and then you have his weapons that he uses as well. I absolutely love these figures. These are my favorite figures to collect. Are these NECA Ultimate figures, and I'm just really happy to get this. I want to start getting more of the Jasons. I do have Part 3. I'd like to get the final chapter, and I'd like to get 7. I'm not trying to get them all because I really don't have the space for all of them, but I am really happy that I finally have the Part 2 Jason. Alright guys, and the last few things I'm going to show off are a couple t-shirts and then a couple of hoodies. The first t-shirt I got is from my buddy Tony, and that is this really cool Pennywise shirt. I really love this shirt. It looks like he looks like a child's drawing almost. You got him, he's holding the balloon, and then got a little boat right there. I just love the fact that he looks like a child drew him, because of course, Pennywise is always after kids. So I think it's kind of cool that this kind of looks like, a kid drew him, and it's almost like, the kid maybe had like a nightmare or saw him and drew a picture of him or something like that. And I just think that shirt looks really cool, and I really like it. The next shirt I'm going to show off is from one of my favorite metal bands, and that is Lamb of God. I absolutely love this shirt, all the design of it. This is an FYE exclusive shirt, and yeah, guys, I just love the design of it. There's so much detail in this shirt, and when I saw this, I've been wanting to get a Lamb of God shirt for a while, but I just couldn't find one that I really, really liked. And then I saw this one, and I was like, hell yeah. So yeah, very, very happy to now have a Lamb of God shirt. And like I said, I just love that artwork. Now the next hoodie, the next thing I want to show off is a hoodie, and I actually did not get this one from Christmas. I actually got this, I think around my birthday or before that. I really can't remember, but it's one that I actually forgot to show in one of my updates. But that is this really awesome him hoodie with the heartogram right there in the front, and you got this really awesome design. I'm sure some people might recognize this heartogram if you guys ever watched Jackass or Viva La Bam. Bam Margera, he used this symbol, a lot, but what some people might not know is that it's actually the symbol of a Finnish band that was called Him, that I am a huge fan of, or I was. I mean, I still am, but they unfortunately disbanded in 2015 or 6. I can't really remember. I think it was 17 is when they disbanded. But when I saw this, I knew I had to get this because I've been wanting to get a really awesome Him hoodie for a while, and yeah, I really like this. The only thing is, for some reason, the design doesn't come to a point like that one does on the bottom. Like, it looks like it got cut off whenever someone printed the design on, which I thought was weird. But yeah, really love the design, and like I said, I'm a big fan of Him. I still listen to them a lot. They're one of my favorite bands. And the last hoodie I got this. My mom got this hoodie for me, and it's a hoodie I've never seen. I don't think it's an official hoodie, but it's of my favorite band of all time, Guns N' Roses. Let me go ahead and spread it out for you guys. I absolutely love this design right here. Right across the top right here, it says, Guns N' Roses, and then you have the band. Of course, you have Axl and Slash right here, but then you also have Duff, Steven, and Izzy. So this is obviously not an official hoodie, because they don't sell merchandise with the with Steven and Izzy anymore. But when I saw this, I knew I had to get this. Just look at that. That just looks so cool. I love the flames around it, and you got the guns, and then the roses right there. Absolutely love that design. When I saw it, I knew I had to get it. And yeah, guys, that is it. That is my Christmas update of almost everything I got. Like I said, I will be doing another video where I show off everything that I got related to Halloween, and that will be my next video. So yeah, guys, thanks everybody for watching. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I hope that you were able to spend it with people that you love, your family, friends, if you can. Of course, with COVID, some people just couldn't spend time with their families at this time of year, which I think is just horrible. I really hate it. I just hate I just hate everything about this. I hate that there are people that couldn't spend time with their family around Christmas. I hate there's people in the hospitals who are going through this and their families can't see them, and I just hate it all. So really hoping for a better 2021, but there's no guarantees. But I will have a couple more videos up. Like I said, I will be doing a Halloween collection update. I'll probably do that tomorrow and go ahead and get that up. And then after that, I'm going to be doing a new movie room update, because I've made some changes to my movie room that I'm very happy with, and I want to do a video showing all that stuff off to you guys. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about everything that I showed off in this video. Let me know what you got for Christmas. I really hope that everybody had a good Christmas, regardless of everything that's going on, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.